Hebrews 4, 1 through 3. Therefore, since a promise remains of entering his rest, let us fear lest any of you seem to have come short of it. For indeed the gospel was preached to us as well as to them, but the word which they heard did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in those who heard it. Here, I believe Paul was the writer of Hebrews, and he's talking about the children of Israel who did not enter the promised land. And he was saying they heard the same word that I heard. They just didn't mix it with faith. You see, faith is what pleases God. You can have two people hear the same message. One of them will be changed because they mix it with faith. Others will not see victory because they did not mix it with faith. I was telling a story today in church how I knew a brother that struggled with alcoholism for probably 20 years, went to church all the time, and constantly would succumb to his, vice that he had. He'd do good for a month and fall back, do good for 2 months and fall back, and never got the victory. And as far as I know, he's still doing the same thing today. And I know another brother that one day he came up to me and said, "Hey, I've been sober for, I think, 6 months at the time," he said. And I said, "I didn't even know you were drinking." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "But one time I went to drink again and I could hear your voice saying that God will fill you. You don't need alcohol." And he heard it by faith, and it gave him the victory. Now this is years later, and he's still not drinking. So you see, two people can hear the same message. One of them can mix it with faith and have victory. Another one doesn't mix it, and they don't have the victory. So everything that you hear, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. Everything you hear it by faith. God is for us. God's not against us. All things work together for the good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Receive every word by faith. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. God bless. I'll talk to you guys later.